Happy to go
In
second.
which case, I think Lady should abstain from watch.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Recover from exhaustion.
Yeah, but I think
take
she's
it.
done that last time as well.
We'll slap you awake if we need to.
Right on the keister.
Well, that wasn't the plan.
that.
I don't want my character to die again.
That's why you need Mage Hand.
I can imagine you guys are like standing around wondering how you should wake me up. Just like,
Just a gentle slap to the face, you know. Psh, 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 hello.
We return to the adventuring party.
Okay.
Sneak around. Sneak.
Okay, they're coming.
Run away. Run away.
That's the first time I've just like had fun with a match in a long time.
Do 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 do.
Recap. Previously on Princess of the Apocalypse. Episode 31. Play the music! We all stirred awake to the sound of a voice inside our minds. Noel Nipplewater had contacted us, relaying information from the surface. Everyone except Phil opted to share their message to the group, however. It was surmised that the weather had turned furious across the Desarian Valley, and the town of Red Lake had been burnt to ashes. Havi received regards from Hilda through Noel and replied to Hilda about the unfortunate passing of her niece, Locke. When Havi pressed Phil regarding his own message, he polymorphed himself into an owl to avoid the question entirely, leaving Havi very suspicious of him. Shortly afterwards, the party made their way to the elevator and spoke the word Ember to activate its ascent. It took a while for the platform to rise to the top, but once it finally got there, we saw a corridor that opened into a large room with a variety of different creatures, smithing and working forges powered by flowing lava. This was the lair of the fire cult. Havi discreetly glided through the large room unseen to investigate the area, while the rest of us retreated to the platform, lowering it to avoid being noticed by the workers above. Havi returned shortly later, detailing the general layout of the area, along with other creatures and persons guarding the area, and a few connection corridors too. We knew it would be too dangerous to confront these obviously fire cultists, so Kainen came up with a plan. The groups donned the salvaged fire cloaks we had previously collected from the dungeons below, but since we only had 3 robes, Phil had to go on Havi's shoulders to share their cloak. Kainen led the group forward and were intersected by a guard. With the help of Havi's very well-timed silvery barbs, Kainen convinced the guard that we had salvaged the trident from the leader of the water cult and were delivering it to Vanifair. The group were escorted to Vanifair's chambers and were told to wait there for her arrival. The group checked the chambers for any secret passages but found nothing, so we waited there patiently, preparing an ambush for Vanifair when she would appear. But after several hours of waiting, no one had come. Kainen decided to leave the chambers in search of the privy. After getting some direction from a cultist nearby, he headed off while discreetly surveying the activity near the chambers. There were at least 10 cultists nearby. Kainen did his business and returned to the group. We spoke for a few more minutes, and Havi was still on their shoulders, headed to the chamber doors to investigate further. This time, the cultists were all staring at them, while one member, clearly their leader, addressed them, stating that Vanifair had not been here in a while. She also seemed to have seen through our guise and was gloating about how we had fallen into their web. Phil managed to semi-convince our legitimacy of being a part of the fire cult by forming the fire cult symbol with his hands. The leader wanted a demonstration of fire from Phil, but he only managed to produce a small flame near a cold forge that quickly snuffed out. The leader scoffed and summoned a greater fire spell as a true demonstration, but Phil sneakily dispelled it. Frustrated and a little humiliated from her peers, the leader dismissed us and stormed off, grumbling about a false alarm and that we weren't the ones that they were looking for. The group took this moment as a fortunate chance to make a swift exit of this place. Kainen led the group along a raised walkway, hoping to find the other exit to this place. Walking with purpose, we passed a few barracks and sleeping quarters occupied by more fire cultists and hobgoblins. We eventually found ourselves at a T-intersection. Kainen chose the west way, which fortunately led through a barricade guarded by hobgoblins who paid us no mind. We had just successfully guessed and bullshitted our way out of the fire cultist lair. It's all about that bullshit.
Bravissimo.
Nothing.
Great recap. And yes, bullshit your way out is definitely the optimum wording for that.
Just getting shenaniganery, but this time I just wanted to say bullshit.
Okay. So, let us go to the board.
And that board is what? Oh, never mind. Fine. Take control. See if I care.
Orders coming. Dude, wait your damn
Okay,
turn.
so I also want to throw out there that Phil on top of Harvey makes Harvey and Phil a really tall person.
Mm.
That road was uniquely short by comparison. I'm going to just on assumption alone.
Okay.
I also want to throw out there how short Phil's arms were and how the bottom of this cloak just had talon feet crawling out the entire time. And
He's a complex fella.
Yeah.
nobody was the wiser.
To be fair, there are a lot of monster creature people down here, so it's like, well, we're just another weird monster person creature.
Turn left.
Yeah, I
No,
mean-
no, the other left. No. Ah.
My left or your left?
Okay. So when we last left off, you'd made it to a tunnel to escape this area.
Mm-hmm.
And you are beginning to proceed down the tunnel.
Hey, look, I
As
have wings.
you-
Sorry.
No, you do. Actually, let me do.
Yeah, the Red Bull hasn't worn off yet.
There you go. That's more accurate.
Okay.
Harvey with Phil on top. Anyway, so you begin to descend down this tunnel, this corridor. Now there's torchlight along the way, and it seems reasonably well lit for the most part. There seems to be at an even interval a new torch scone lit as you go. Can I get a perception check from everybody?
First roll of the night.
Good.
23.
7.
19.
15. 15.
All right. Everybody but Lady is completely. Lady just seems focused. Like, just sheer determination to get to the surface. But the rest of you seem to notice that there's unlit passageways that seem to branch off this tunnel.
Are we approaching those right now, or are they just in the distance?
They're scattered along the pathway. You've passed one or two already, and there's several more, and there's one next to you as well.
Do they look like old and unused or just unlit?
With a perception check of 15, they just look unlit.
Fair. Good answer.
Do they look like they go down a long way, or is it just into darkness?
You can't tell, it just goes into dark.
Question. Would Harvey be rolling at disadvantage for being
Under a cloak.
under a cloak? Because I rolled a 23, but I feel like that's probably not, like, super...
Is
Line.
Phil still on your shoulders?
Yes.
Then I appreciate your honesty, and please roll again and tell me your result.
Okay.
I'm like gently tugging feathers to do directions
18.
like Ratatouille.
18. No worries. You still notice these tunnels
Okay.
through the cloak. Through like little the sliver of the part in the cloak.
Yeah.
Phil, can you like Ratatouille a couple of feathers to see what makes it flop up the most?
No.
Puff up. Is there a torch in this, like in the sconce, like really close to us that I can grab and just like directly down the tunnel to see where it leads?
Yeah, you can grab a scone, like it's several meters away, whatever. You grab the scone, you bring it back to the tunnel that's dark and unlit, and you shine it down into the tunnel, and some light emanates for the first 10 or 20 feet, and dim light after that for another 10 or 20 feet. And it just seems to be darkness.
Does it look like there's been a lot of traffic down here, like foot marks or dust or something like that to indicate if it's been used a lot recently?
Give me an investigation check.
It's not great. And only a 7.
You're unaware.
Is there one on the opposite side of myself? Well, sorry, are we like a cross intersection looking thing, or is it just like they're just scattered?
Scattered. They're random intervals. There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to them, and there seems to be various branches off this tunnel.
I'll look to Phil and ask, could you use your light spell to maybe like throw light down there, see what's going on, if there's anything beyond here?
At the risk of not wanting to... Actually, can I do that?
So let me just rephrase the branches of this tunnel. They are scattered, but they seem to be at semi-regular interval. Like, they definitely were seemingly no role necessary planned. But you don't have any information other than that.
But yeah, I'll just look at you, use a sorcery point, and just silently cast dancing lights, and just I'll send it down whatever corridor he wants. It's got 120 foot range. Just because he's trying to keep quiet, he doesn't know what else is lurking.
These branches of this tunnel are at semi-regular intervals that they seem to match up and line up. You've cast your dancing lights down one of the tubes. You get light partway down, like 50 feet down or so. I don't know how far dancing lights can go.
120, I think.
Okay. So, do you pass these dancing lights down the tunnel, or do you keep them with you?
As far as Kainen is requesting. Because Kainen's the one doing the primary, so Phil is staying on his bird, and just when Kainen's like, this way, and he'll send out lights. It's like, okay, bring it back this way, and he'll send out the lights. So he'll go at Kainen's direction.
I just want to see if it starts branching off, essentially. If it branches off somewhere, or if it just keeps going.
So, well, how are you directing these lights?
I'm just asking Phil, just send it down and see if it hits something, if it hits a door or intersection or something, or does it just keep going?
It'll be one big orb just to kind of light the way.
Okay, thank you, appreciate that. So this one big orb of light just flows down through this branched corridor, and it's just darkness. There seems to be mining structure, like those pillars and ceiling hoists at semi-regular intervals on the way down through. The light just gets to a point, and you can tell the tunnel continues, but it hits that 120 feet and just sits stationary.
As far as it goes. Unless we start walking that way.
Can I tell it looks like it's been mined? Sorry, as in like it looks like it's been for mining specifically?
Yeah, it looks like a quarry. Does that the impression we're getting?
Yes, no roll necessary. It just seems like some sort of mine shaft, some description. And looking back at the corridor you're in, you get that feeling, that sense in the same corridor you're in. It's got those sort of mining rafters throughout this corridor.
Mm.
So it could
It
be a dead
reminds
end.
me of, it reminds me of the lower dungeon areas where they where the prisoners were. Actually, no, I don't know about that, do I?
About what?
Kainen doesn't know about that one.
No.
So when the
Wha-
group was imprisoned for a while and Phil showed up, there was people who were actually sent to mine in certain areas. They didn't know what they were mining for, but they were mining. I don't think
Yeah.
Kainen knows about that.
Yeah, that is player knowledge.
Okay. All right. Well, if it doesn't meet anywhere and there's no like doors and such, it's like, well, bring it back. We'll just have a look through a couple of tunnels as we walk past to see if there's anything going on. But if there's nothing, we'll just keep going.
No worries. So Phil ends up drawing the light back. Maybe he maintains it. I'm not sure. Whatever.
Yeah, he'll keep it up, and he'll put Javi on first gear as they move down the corridor.
No worries. You continue down this corridor. There seems to be those sort of like mining struts through this passageway, and you just keep going, and you keep going, and it's still lit, still well lit at regular intervals.
Mhm.
There's still lighting this whole passageway, and everybody give me a perception check.
Perception.
This is for smell.
Ah, that's a 13.
Okay. 18.
8.
7. Again.
Havi, you sense like you smell what seems to be like a snuffed out campfire. That old charcoal burnt cinder sort of it's almost a slightly acrid smell. It's almost like you sense it, and as you go deeper and deeper down this passageway, it starts to get more intense. And it's just this burnt out campfire smell, this smell of smoke and ash and cinders that are no longer alight. As you venture further down, eventually the rest of the party starts to pick up on this scent, to the point. But Javi, for you, it's starting to get it's borderline overwhelming. You're okay with it. You can sense it, but it's almost uncomfortable.
Mhm. Anybody else smell that?
Mm-hmm.
We're camping down here or something.
They're people just what's going on, guys? What are
We
you doing?
continue on, I guess. I hear it. I smell a smell.
Is there anyone around?
You have not run into a single soul.
Okay, and it's been a little while since we left those guys at the gate.
Yeah,
Like we can't see them anymore.
absolutely you cannot see them anymore.
Okay.
Has this tunnel like ascended or descended in any way, or is it just holding through nice and flat?
Sorry, repeat the question. I was just checking some information.
The tunnel that we're following is. Can we tell if it's ascending or descending?
It seems to be fairly level. There's been some descent and ascent, but for the most part, like nothing major, nothing that there's been no incline that's been difficult to ascend or descend. You've been traveling for, I mean, with your pause taken into consideration as well, you've been traveling for a good 15 minutes.
All right. If there's no one around, I'll direct this question at Kainen, and forgive me if I can't remember if I asked this already. Why are you trying to lead us out of here so quickly?
Well,
'Cause I don't think the lady knows. You just sort of like guided us through.
Well, considering what Phil was saying about one of the COD leaders being suspicious of us. It was either we leave or the entire cult would be falling around down our ears. We know where they are, which is good. And we can perhaps send word to send more people down here to get them. But ultimately, we're trying to find Vanderfair, were we not? And
Yeah,
she's
but
not
how
here.
do you know he's, or she? How do you know she's this way? Because you know, don't know if you heard, but my daughter back there, kind of need to clear that place out a bit more.
The lower dungeon area? Oh,
All of it.
Well, we did build a wall around her to protect her, and none of us are capable of bringing her back at the moment. We don't have that magical ability, so we need.
We
assistance with
might,
it. We might?
possibly, if I remember correctly. I think that priest guy might have gotten another one.
No.
Yeah.
Was it Noel Nickelwater? Was that the actual name?
DM?
Yeah, you're muted.
Muted.
Yeah.
You got the scroll from Noel Nickelwater. That is correct.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Let's make sure the name was right. So what were you saying? Phil?
Yeah, you were just saying that. Yeah, there might be another chance if we go back to the chapel.
How do you know that?
That was the message I got with you guys.
You mean the one this morning?
That's the one.
Why didn't you tell us sooner?
Because I failed, okay? I failed in the first one, and I was really embarrassed, and I lost both of them because I didn't do it right, and I was trying to be a hero, and now there's a second one, and I don't want to mess that up, and I don't want to get anyone's hopes up, and just... Are we getting out of here? Where's this place? He's just stressed out.
That's not the message I got.
Did I misheard the message, Lee? I thought he said he could trade for another one, or...
Everybody got an individual message.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I was trying to confirm mine if I was given... Because I want to relay the correct information.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have
I
to
don't remember the
double-check.
specifics of my message.
But was just protect us.
Yeah, there was something else to it.
So would everybody like me to resend the messages to them?
I have mine. I'm still good.
I think I can find it. I just gotta find the.
Ken, I'll send you yours on Messenger.
Okay, I was looking for it. Sorry about that.
No. It's been 2 months. I don't expect you guys to
Only a month.
remember. Well, I was looking at YouTube videos and it says 2 months ago, so...
Oh, well, the description said 2 months. Oh, you could
Yeah.
be right. Anyway.
Yeah. Flash, I'll send you yours.
There's a meatsicle.
Oh, I've got mine.
Oh, cool. And Will, did you find yours?
No.
Bring it to you now.
It was just in Facebook, wasn't it?
I believe so. I send it to you on Facebook Messenger.
Cool, thanks.
Oh, that's why I was looking at Discord for mine.
I remember my response, but
Yeah, that's what I... Okay, so I was right.
yeah, nah. Yeah, that was not the message I received. Yeah, and I'm curious why you're trying to like get us out of here so quickly.
Well, considering.
Well,
the
wait, this is OC talk. When they said that Venthyr wasn't here, weren't they implying that Venthyr was on the surface causing chaos? So we were leaving to go find Venthyr? Wasn't that the reasoning why we were going for the exit? Because Venthyr wasn't here?
The name you're referring to is Venifair.
That one.
And some of you got messages that you've spoken about trouble on the surface. Nothing, like none of the messages specified anything about Venefair.
Not the message. When we were talking with the fire cults, we said
Yep.
we were. I thought they hinted that she's not here. She's on the surface doing stuff. I may have assumed, and that may not have been relayed.
All that they said was that Venefair wasn't there. They never
Okay.
specified anything particular about
Gotcha.
anything.
Yep. Which is also what I heard. Well, yeah, that's what you mentioned. So, in answer to Lady Pierce's question, would be, well, our intention down here was to find Vanifair, to get rid of her, and she's not here. So it was either try and fight the entire fire cult on their turf, or leave and try and find Vanifair and send more people down here to get rid of her. We've already gone to the lower depths. Your daughter still seems safe because we've protected her in stone, so I don't think much harm will come to her unless you really want to carry her out. I know that's you may be strong, but I'm not sure if you're that strong. But we don't know what else this fire cult is attached to. If we find there's two entrances to this place, we can at least relay information to more people who are also capable of how to get into this place and stop them.
Okay. Like, out of character to the when Vanifair wasn't here. I assumed that just meant it wasn't on this level.
And that could be true. That could be true.
Because there are like places down below that we haven't checked, right? And because Lady doesn't know anything about anything happening on the surface, I assumed that it meant that Vanifair was downstairs. But yes, the reason for coming here for you might have been Vanifair, but for me it was my daughter, just to make sure that nothing got back down there, started creeping across for more power or...
Are you talking out of character still or in character?
Oh, I'm in character now.
Okay.
So can you start from the start in your in-character speech, please?
The reason for you coming down here might have been to stop Vanifair, but my reason for being down here is to make sure my daughter survives in whatever state that she currently is in.
Well, we
So,
know that,
what...
well, we know. Sorry, go for it.
I lost it. Go ahead.
Well, there's not much else we can do for you at the moment, besides possibly drag her out of here.
Or come back with the new scroll and someone who can use it.
So we still have to leave here to find a way to bring her back, because we don't have that magical ability to do it.
And we still need to find a way to get back in.
Sorry, what was that down there?
I can see like the fabric when speaking.
You need to get off. I think we're kind of past.
Find a way to get back in.
Well, we don't know if this
just peeks their head through the cloak.
Well, we already know one way to get in here, and that was through the Earth Cultist entrance. So we don't know where this passageway intersects with there or nearby. We already know one way to get into it, and we will soon know two ways to get into here. Your daughter is not going to be going anywhere anytime soon until we finally get a way of dispelling that magic that's encased her in stone.
She's a little conflicted, but ultimately, I think you guys are right. I don't want to be this character. I want to go smash things with a big hammer.
Oh, you don't want to be the Toki character. I want to be the beady beady character.
Yeah. But no, alright, she's gonna turn to Phil and say, alright, well, if what you say is true and Noel might have, well, actually, I've probably forgotten his name. If the priest has a new scroll, then I guess I will continue tagging along for now. Besides, I think I'm at a point in this place where I don't think it's a good idea to go back through it. Unless... No. I don't think it's a good idea to smash my way through.
I would advise against it too. You may be strong, but you're not strong enough to face a small army on your own.
What a bet. No, yeah, no, okay, I'll keep coming for now. I just wanted to know why you guys were so desperate to leave this place.
I just don't want to be killed. Everything down here is wanting to kill us.
We've survived so far.
Barely.
We have, but we don't know if the fire cultists have wised up enough to realize that we are the imposters. Getting away from them is probably a better choice at this moment.
Yeah, I don't want to go back because we're like at the opposite end of the lift right now.
This might be a dead end, though. We might have to go back.
I'll deal with that when it comes to it.
But also considering that they had guards facing this particular direction of a tunnel, it seems that they're the ones who would be monitoring a checkpoint to enter fire cultists' realm. So it seems like there probably is some traffic that comes from this direction, whether it is for perhaps mining down here or for entrance from the surface. We do not know, but they're clearly guarding this area for a reason.
We could head toward the burn smell and see if the smoke's going in any direction. That
Are we
could
not
help
heading
us
towards the
find
burn
a
smell
way
right now?
out.
DM question: was the smell coming from where we're walking towards, or was it coming from a side passage?
You're muted.
You suck.
All you know is that the further you travel, the stronger the smell gets.
Was it like a sulfur smell?
No, not particularly. So you guys are walking and talking, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's about at this point that you come towards the end of a tunnel. Like one of the torches is on the ground, partially buried in rubble, but still a flame. It's still lit, still producing light, and you can see rock and debris and like logs of wood that have been burnt, but are no longer alight. And this seems to be the point of where this smell is.
I know where we are, but Kainen doesn't know where we are. Fuck. Bill might know.
No one in the party knows where they are.
Fuck's sake.
Is this a dead end, or you made it sound like the tunnel is closed with rubble?
You've come to the end of the tunnel as far as you can tell.
Oh, okay.
And there just seems to be some rubble and burnt out logs.
I need to pull up my map. Where's the map? Where's the map? Where's the map? Where's the map? The map's in our share group, isn't it? Pretty certain. Can't remember. I marked it somewhere.
I cast Stone Shape. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, it's-
I think we're pretty clear of those guys. You want me to hop off here, Javi? You can do your little walk around now if you want.
Yes, please.
He hops off.
Havi just pops their head through the top of the cloak. Like, "Ah, that's better."
Give a good screech. I'm trying to find the map. Where's the map?
I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map.
Where's the map? Get him.
What's everybody doing at this point?
Fuck it. Oh, there it is. Got it.
Well,
There's the map.
Phil's like checking the rubble, see if like how bad it is, if you can move just a couple rocks to see if it's just loose rubble or if it's like a cave in.
So I don't know what the difference would be.
Loose rocks is like some rocks fell from the ceiling. A cave in is like you've got it looks like a rock slide that's like covering where the tunnel looks like it would have gone.
Well, no roll necessary. As you start sifting through the rubble, you notice some heat that is still emanating from these burnt out logs and timber.
Mm-hmm.
Still pretty warm.
Did they perhaps collapse this thing for some reason? Were they trying to block something?
So no roll necessary, but from what you garner with the way it looks and what you're looking at, the way that the torch is partially buried in the rubble but still alight, you kind of get the sense that this seems recent.
Lady's gonna take a seat
Sure.
just nearby. She's feeling pretty tired.
About how much time would you say has passed since we walked down this tunnel?
That is a good question. About 25 minutes, half hour tops.
Okay. Well, Phil will just, while the party's trying to figure out what to do, Phil will just keep an eye down the pathway they just came and just keep an ear out for any kind of noises, sounds, creatures, approaching fire cultists who may have trapped us on purpose.
Give me a perception check.
Perception. First off, I'm going to roll this. Okay, no, that's not bad. That's an 18.
It is eerily quiet.
Oh, well, it didn't matter.
It is quiet.
Oh,
Almost too quiet.
Too quiet.
Lady Pierce may have been correct. This is probably not an exit anymore.
Wonder if they blocked it off from the other side or from this side. Like perhaps people had found them. And they
More
collapsed it.
importantly, why didn't anybody stop us?
Everybody give me an inside check.
Well, we are inside.
I know fuck all.
23.
16.
15.
Boy, you're doing a lot of 20s tonight. I'm impressed. There are 20
Well, my
pluses.
perception was +8, and I just rolled a 19, and I've got
Nice.
+4 for insight, so...
Very nice. So, what was I going to do with inside?
We were asking if they trapped us on purpose or...
Well, I just want to. I asked, why did they let us walk through?
So you come to the realization, or you have a hint of a thought that maybe, just maybe, they don't know that this exists.
Oh.
That maybe this is so recent, they're guarding what they don't know is a dead end. What appears to be a dead end. Because all you guys see is rubble.
Hey, Phil, you don't happen to have any magic that moves stone, do you?
Not on me.
Just for my own peace of mind. I'm going to spend one ranger spell slot to use primeval awareness.
Yep, read it out.
You sense whether any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fiends, or undead are present within 1 mile of you or within up to 6 miles if you're in your favored terrain. Which mountains are my favorite terrain, so I don't know if that counts to this because I think we're very far underground.
Yeah, that might be mountain tops and not
Um,
caves.
And this feature doesn't reveal the creature's location or number, just if there are any.
You do not feel the presence of anything nearby.
Alright. I feel better knowing that.
It is silent. That. Damn it.
Filled in.
That's frustrating. Does everyone else know where we are? I know where we are.
I actually don't.
I don't.
Fire cult base.
My next step would be to look for secret passages, like secret
Should I
doors
tell
or
them?
alternates.
Should I tell them? Can I tell them? Can I guess and see if it's right?
You can you can talk about it out of character. That's not a problem.
I was
Remember
thinking
the whole
it
Burning
was-
Man thing?
Yeah, I
And
was
then-
thinking it was like the little
Where they-
cave bit at the bottom of their structure.
So we're in the Somber Hills at the moment, or we're near it, or it's like the Scarlet Moon Hall thing, that freaking tower that we attacked. That building that
Right.
burned up. This is the rubble. We're underneath that.
Gotcha.
So this is the entrance to their main base. We're fucking here.
Where all those little
Well, no. Well, here's the
fire
problem.
demon things were.
But the problem is, we did that a while ago. This is a recent cave-in.
That
Yeah.
No. So, for context, that was episode 6 of this campaign. We are currently in episode 32. The
God.
passage of time is it's difficult to
Consistent?
comprehend because it's been so many like in-game hours. It's hard to
Gotcha.
draw a linear path of what happened at what time and how long it's been since then. And when I say recent, I don't mean yesterday, but I do mean within the past week or two.
Okay. I thought like within the past hour, kind of recent.
No.
Gotcha.
But as I said, so the Phil recognizes and feels that the timber is warm, but you can freely touch it. There's nothing burning or anything like that you would ignite or like scald your hand on at all.
Right.
It's just warm. It doesn't necessarily, but you are in the fire cult lair, and you are underground, so heat's like sort of same time it's not trapped because the cooling of the earth sort of sucks heat away.
But there are cases where wood will smolder over time.
Correct. And like charcoal and stuff can burn underground, like without oxygen and stuff like that. So this is a similar sort of situation. But Elliot, yes, you are correct. You are below the Scarlet Moon Hall.
And none of us know that. Right.
Nope.
And
gosh.
hobgoblins are kind of dumb, right? They don't have the highest intelligence. This is just like an out of character thing for like why they've been standing there for 2 weeks. Or 1 to 2 weeks.
And they've been
Well,
ordered.
we're pretty deep in, so
I think that is a question I can only answer for in character.
Okay, well, Lady's not going to think that. It doesn't matter to her. So, don't worry.
How does food turn into poo?
But yeah, Phil's just looking around for any secret passages. Maybe there's an escape tunnel or something, or an alternate exit.
Mhm.
How
Actually, no, that's a fair thing. We'd probably do that.
Give me an investigation check. Anybody's looking.
Yeah, I'll have a look.
I too would like to do that.
14.
14.
Oh, that's a cocked 20. Damn it! Again. I'm gonna use the lunch this
Sorry,
time.
Phil, what'd you roll?
14, same as Havi.
That is not as high. Investigation was it? Sorry?
Yep.
Yeah.
Only an 8.
Oh.
Havi and Phil kind of get the realization that the way out is on the other side of this rubble.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. Because of the new changes to D&D, are we going with Legacy for this campaign?
Yes.
Just like the old stuff? Okay. Because I'm looking at the exhaustion thing because I forgot that they have 1 point.
Yeah.
There's changes and they're quite significant changes.
Yeah, because we're 35 episodes or 30 episodes into a campaign, I just want to keep it with what I've originally done, so that way nothing changes dramatically. Like, for example, Javi's class is now Legacy as well, and the new Legacy only gets 30 foot of flight movement, whereas her race that she chose has 50 feet of flight movement. So we're just keeping with the Legacy.
They're trying to nerf the Birdman.
But yeah, when I start up mine, I'll give the option of legacy rules if desired. So
awesome.
Yeah, the exhaustion ones are.
Well, it's either dig this out, no telling how long, or head back. I don't.
Yeah, that was going to be my question. How brittle does our collapsed passageway look? Like, there's a bunch of wood and stone and stuff in the way, right?
Is anybody proficient in stone or woodworking?
I have a big hammer.
Chetney Pocket P.
What?
It's a Critical Role character. It's not us here, so. The answer is no.
Yeah, no.
Negative.
Yeah, unfortunately, and none of you. So I don't think engineering is part of anybody's prerequisites or anything like that. So
we had an engineer at one time.
It's, I have a question, and it's pure.
I'm open to anything.
Find out.
Go for it.
Havi has spike growth.
Right.
I'm wondering if Havi were to cast that in the area where the rubble was sort of concentrated, whether the hard spikes and thorns and sort of plant that grows from that would assist us in either loosening or destroying some of the rubble.
Please read out the spell in full for me, and I will make a decision.
The ground in a 20-foot radius centered on a point within range twists and sprouts hard spikes and thorns. The area becomes difficult terrain for the duration when a creature moves blah 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 blah, blah damage. The transformation of the ground is camouflaged to look natural. And yeah, it's just more about it being difficult terrain.
I really do like where your head is at. I like the way that the spell is portrayed in the beginning of the way those sentences are. You can most certainly try.
I would like to. I'm assuming there is a roll or.
No, it's a spell, and then people roll against it. I believe it's not an attack roll; it's a placement.
Yeah, so it's a placement, and anything entering that area makes a Wisdom DC
Yeah, so it just happened.
Yeah.
And
Of
especially, yeah, I
16.
mean, you're attacking an inanimate object, and nobody's passing through it, so it would just happen.
Yeah.
So how are you
So-
doing this?
Havi would like to study the shape of the rubble and sort of where areas seem to be like concentrated with larger pieces that would be difficult to move or maneuver around, and then channel this magic to start twisting and what's the word I'm looking for? Just manipulating the ground to have these sharp, hardened thorns sprout up and help in breaking down some of the rubble or like the larger pieces and pieces of wood to splinter them to make them easier to remove.
I would like 2 rolls from you, please.
Yep.
Please give me an investigation check and an insight check.
Okay. Investigation. That's a 16.
Yep.
And insight is a 22.
Very nice rolls. Okay. So, I mean, I was looking for specifics, but I'm not going to be a dick about it. You ask your fellow party members to move out the way.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, I was looking for that, but I'm not going to be a dick about it.
Lean really close to the rock. Go. I'm like,
What's this?
Oh my eye! So, your rolls were great, pretty good, pretty good. So, you investigate the rock, the way it's caved in. You look for an ideal location. Now, a 20-foot radius is a huge area.
Yeah.
That's 40 foot across. Right? You look for the most opportune area for where to place your spell. And you investigate and you look over the rocks and you get a little bit more precise, and with your insight you start to agree with yourself. You start to think, you know what, this is so crazy it just might work.
we need to get her a monocle now.
you actually find a crevice deep within the rubble, so like you can sort of see just around some boulders, rock, where you can actually cast this spell into the rubble itself. Not on the rubble, but into the rubble. And you cast it, and all of a sudden these earthy tendrils of growth just start to come through the crevices and the cracks of this rock, and you see some of the debris crumble and wood splinter as it seems to be just ash and cinder all the way through, and it sort of crumbles into ash and dust, and there's a small cloud of smoke that sort of rises up from this rock and debris, and that is exactly what happens. Actually, everybody give me a constitution check, please.
Oh boy.
Oh no. I'm sorry.
Check, not saving throw?
Come back.
Let's make it a saving throw. Good call, Ken.
Oh, I didn't do that on purpose. I was just trying to...
No, it's a good call. I appreciate it.
My rolls
And
are
I see- I also see that Ken is proficient in constitution.
Yeah, I didn't see that till after I asked the question.
I appreciate it because I am too.
I am not. I got
26.
13.
My con save was 8,
21.
and I'm proficient.
Oh,
no.
I've had some bad rolls so far.
So I was
Well-
looking to beat a 10.
Mhm.
So everybody else is like, Havi, you're fine. Lady is fine. Phil is fine. But Kainen, you just inhale at the wrong time and you get a lung full of ash and rock dust. Like, it is painful. You are coughing up something shocking. Give me another Constitution saving throw, please.
Got the black
Come on,
lung,
better.
huh?
Finally, a better roll. Jeez.
Yeah.
23.
That works in your favor.
Yeah.
The mug.
Roll that.
Oh, I love it.
You take 3 points of damage as you cough up the slightest bit of blood, but you regain control of yourself as you pull up your water flask and you start to drink, and you ease your esophagus of the pain that it's in.
Are you all right?
Yes. A little warning would have been good. Fuck. Also, I have 20 temporary hit points for some reason. Is that still maintaining at the moment? I don't know when we got it.
That was the aid spell cast by Phil,
Okay.
and I believe he cast that when you're in the room waiting for Vanifair, and I believe it lasts for 8 hours.
Okay.
Correct.
Cool.
It is an 8-hour spell. 20 temporary hit points.
So therefore, I believe you still have those temporary hit points.
Yes. Cool. Sick.
Okay. It's going to take a while for this dust to clear. There's a lot of dust.
I heard coal. I heard coal was good for water, but it's not good straight. Shooting out a couple of snot rockets of dust.
I try to blindly go forward to see if there's been any change.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Yeah.
Just before anyone ventures any further, Havi, seeing Kainen like coughing up a lung, feels terrible, and we'll take this opportunity to cast air bubble at 3rd level. And I can create 3 globes, a spectral globe around the head of 3 willing creatures. So I will help out Phil, Kainen, and Lady, because Havi is like, no, I caused this. I can cough.
I think Lady's unwilling though, because she thinks she can handle
Of course
it.
she is.
Well, no, because she's like physical peak, right? She's for a
Is
human.
Lady unwilling?
Dommy, mom.
Yeah. She just. Actually, wait. Do I know it's being cast on me?
Well, kind of, yeah, because you've got to be willing.
Does like this big bubble thing come towards your head? You're like, no.
If they're not willing, do you have to
Yeah,
roll?
I'll be like, because you're a small creature, right? Havi?
Havi, medium.
Yeah, medium. I don't know. I think she thinks it's better that you take it. You have the magic spells, and she's already feeling tired, so.
She's already chosen you. Like, that's not necessarily a choice you
Yeah.
have. So you create a spectral globe around the head of a willing creature you can see within range. The globe is filled with fresh air that lasts until the spell ends. If the creature has more than one head, the globe of air appears around only one of its brackets, which is all the creature needs to avoid suffocation, assuming that all its heads share the same respiratory system.
Interesting.
So, you are a party member. This is a spell like a healing. You have a choice. I would suggest rolling for intent, whether you accept it or not. But you can't. You can't redirect it at somebody else.
Well, it kind of just happens. So I imagine Lady swatting at her face as a spectral globe provides her fresh air.
I see those gears turning.
Oh, that's much better. Thank you.
And you guys, like, I don't know about Lady, but Phil and Kainen especially just take deep breaths of oxygen. And
Well, Phil just has his eyes closed, his hands out, and he's moving forward. So I don't know if he can tell. He's just being very cautious. I don't know if he's noticed the air or not.
you definitely would notice the air inside these bubbles is fresher than anything you've ever experienced underground.
Oh, okay.
So you like you've been underground for quite a while, and all of a sudden fresh oxygen, like, which would be as good as surface air, just in case you've just been hit by ash dust, like heavily, and you can sort of feel it on your skin of your arms, but all of a sudden around your head you can breathe, like, because you would all be breathing cautiously as to not inhale a whole lot of dust anymore, but you definitely would feel this difference instantaneously.
Ooh, fancy.
Good air.
There's also
Thank you.
work like a scuba bubble as well. So like if he's walking through the dust kind of like parts around him a little better. You can see well from this far.
It lasts for 24 hours.
Nice. Is it concentration based?
No.
Good.
Then I stab her. Ha! Wait, what?
Then I stabbed her face. Do 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 do. Now I'm a murderer. Do do do. Sorry.
Beautiful.
Okay,
But
so,
yeah, Phil will keep pushing forward.
Okay, I need a DC saving throw from you, please.
You said a DC. What?
Wisdom saving throw against Havi's spike growth.
Oh
Because-
no! I'm sorry. I forgot
Oh
to
no,
spell
it's
it.
fine.
It's a 10-minute concentration spell. I haven't fucked with you guys too much, but I'm like,
Yeah.
I kind of don't want to let this go. Okay.
That is there.
So I'm going to
forgot.
roll. You said a what?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Wisdom
Okay.
saving throw.
So wisdom saving throw. He fails, but he's going to try to tempt fate and pull a fate string to see if this doesn't seem right. Okay, that's a dirty 20. It went from like, what was it, a 3 to a dirty?
Six.
Yeah. So I used a luck point to re-roll that, and that's a dirty 20.
Okay.
That means you recognize the terrain as hazardous before entering it.
Now that my eyes are open, it's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoops.
And you recognize, no roll necessary because you're of the arcane arts. You recognize that this is what Havi casted earlier, and it's
Gotcha.
the reasoning why the brain is not great.
Does Phil say anything?
No, he just like, whoop, whoop, hold on. And then he backs up a bit, just gazing.
Havi, give me a perception check. DC. Sorry, no, your passive perception is 18. You're very well aware that Phil almost went into your spike growth. So you have the option to dismiss it or not.
Yeah. You just from behind you hear, "Oh, sorry," and then spike growth recedes into the earth below it.
So the dust back from where the debris was is lighter, and it gets heavier like a fog closer to where the rock slide was. And it takes a few minutes to start settling down. Who is investigating the debris pile? Is it Phil or is it who else?
I'd be waiting for the dust to settle a bit more before I'd have a look.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't really see anything.
Phil for now.
Okay, so it takes a while, but does anybody have any spells to speed this up?
Oh, removing rocks?
Dust, but he's not here
The
anymore.
dust in the air. Like gust
Oh
of
yeah,
wind.
no, I was looking through my spells. No, I don't have anything that'll move dust or air.
I could try and flap my wings.
Yeah. Something like that.
Okay, give me a strength check, please.
Ooh, it's exciting.
Would be athletics, maybe?
Javi for the win this episode.
Is it just straight strength or?
Yes, it's a low DC.
That's dirty 20.
Oh, alright.
I've only got
Yeah,
plus
you like there's a couple passageways nearby, and as you flap your wings, the dust sort of separates from everyone around you and starts flowing down these corridors into darkness. And it takes a little while, but you manage to clear it enough. Like there's still a very slight haze. Like the air is thick, kind of, but for the most part, you can see clearly now. You can see the debris.
I knew it!
Is it still caved in?
Give me an investigation check.
Investigation. That's a 14. And okay, so let me be more specific. I'm checking to see if it's still caved in, but also if there are any residual openings or holes, regardless of the size.
Does anybody want to help him on this?
Sure. If I can now see, I will have a look as well.
If anybody's helping, Phil, roll again to do advantage, please.
Okay, investigation, he said. So one more time. That's a 14. It's all right.
You search, you look. There's been a lot of displacement and a lot of crumbled debris. There's still some larger stones and some cindered wood and stuff like that. But you don't necessarily see any light coming through.
No, but are there like cracks, openings, like if something...
As in you see crevices and stuff like that, but not necessarily. Like they're tight. It's not necessarily a pathway that you could squeeze through, and you're a small creature.
But I do see them, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let me try something for a minute. And he'll kind of swipe his finger in the air. No, that one. And he will cast his last 4th level spell, Polymorph, and turn himself into a little rat.
Okay.
And see if he can find a way through some sort of crevice.
You might try. I was hoping for it. Like, come on, I think.
So everybody sees this Phil is just sort of into a little rat, and he starts scurrying into the rubble and starting to look around. Phil, you manage to find a small pathway.
How far does his pathway go?
It
I mean,
doesn't
like,
seem to
is
be
it a
that-
pathway through the rubble, or I found the other side of the rubble?
You think you might see light.
I will very slowly scurry in that direction, stealthily.
Okay, when I need a stealth roll, I'll ask for it. Because you feel very stealthy, right?
Okay.
And you're a rat, so you're maneuverable. You can squeeze and you can scurry quite easily. And you manage to wrong animal, but you weasel your way through. And you get out to the. Give me a stealth check, please.
Okay. Hold on a minute. I was trying to look this up. Stealth check is dex. So with a rat, it's just a flat roll. There's no bonuses to a rat's dex. So let me just roll a d20.
Yep.
Just one roll.
I thought a rat would.
And that's an 18.
God dang.
You feel extremely stealthy. And you manage to make it because you managed to pop out on the other side and you see the remains of what looks like to be a building that is definitely crumbled around. And you definitely draw the conclusion that this was what caused the rubble below.
Okay. I'll crawl back through and rejoin the others.
Do you turn back?
And as he gets out and he sees the others, he'll be like, "Eek, eek, 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 eek."
Anybody here speak rat?
Javi's like, dinner time.
And he will very quickly shift back to gnome. Okay. Whew.
I was about to do the whole one squeak for yes, two squeak for no, but all right.
Whew. Okay.
Actually, quick question for the DM in this one. Like, if we spoke to Phil as a rat, does Phil the rat understand common? Or is it only by...
When you polymorph, you maintain your intelligence, wisdom, and charisma modifier.
Gotcha. Okay. So that would work. Okay, cool.
He would be able to understand you, but you would not be able to understand him.
Unless we squeak for yes or no.
Yeah, when I see Havi drooling, I'm like, nope. Shoo, back to gnome.
All right.
Okay, so there's an
find the
exit
other
up
side?
there. It's kind of a building that's kind of collapsed. We can get through, but I kind of need a rest, and then I could turn us all into rats in the morning, or whatever morning is, and we can get through that way as a possibility.
Well, how far is the tunnel? We might be able to dig that far.
It's about, and he'll describe however long it may have taken as a rat to get through.
Insert DMS.
You determine that it's not that far to get through.
No, it's not that far.
Then I have a plan.
Maybe a lady could smash
Hold
it
up.
with her hammer.
I hold up a war pick in one hand and just like lean on the mall as a sort of hammer and chisel.
Jeez. That's one way to do it. Jeez.
I love it.
It takes a good 30 minutes to an hour, and Lady is sweating profusely. Good thing most of the dust is settled at this point. But she manages to chip away some rock, and this opening that Phil spoke of starts to become apparent to everybody else. By the way, that investigation check, the DC was 15.
It's all right.
As like everything's being smashed up, I'm gonna pull my cloak over myself to kind of prevent more dust from getting on me.
I am exhausted, so I don't know if that factors in.
That's why it took you half hour to an hour to get through. Like, if you were just a regular, unexhausted barbarian, then you would have definitely cleared through a lot faster.
Nope.
I'll do prestidigitation to keep the sweat off the face while they're digging.
And it feels refreshing.
I was going to ask. Trying to figure out how to phrase this question that isn't mattering.
Well, before you do,
Yep.
All the way through this, Lady, Phil, and Kainen, you still have your air bubbles. It is a 24-hour spell outside of character. And this actually does help Lady continue to persevere because she's got access to such fresh oxygen, and it's really doing wonders for her.
Okay.
Anyone, Elliot.
I will share my appreciations once the job's done. It's taken a lot of focus to get it done.
Yeah, so while Lady, sorry, not Lady, yeah, Lady, while Lady's digging through, I'm gonna ask Phil, would you see if there was a tunnel that proceeded further from there instead of going up? Did it go through as well?
Oh, well, it ended up in a collapsed structure, so I think that's kind of where the exit is. I don't know if it's like a basement or whatever, but I don't think it's more tunnels down below. I think it's just the way out in this case.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Because I was considering whether this long tunnel would have this as perhaps a checkpoint, because we know the cultists are coercing with each other and they have connected to each other, considering the stone monastery attached to here. It's possible that the tunnel could have gone further to another cult sect.
There might be
So
other tunnels that do that, maybe.
I don't want to guess beyond that. But just in case, if we could perhaps check once we clear this open, just to see if perhaps this tunnel goes further than just up.
Yeah, we'll see once we get through.
All right. But nice work, nice thinking with the polymorph there.
It was an alternative, but I didn't think, mouse, owl, danger.
A tasty, tasty alternative.
Yeah, not again.
Oh, easy there, Happy.
We'll find you another one.
Still trying to figure out what to do about her daughter at the moment, because we honestly just can't do anything until we get a spell again.
We have a scroll waiting for us. It's waiting for us by the priest place.
Oh, do you tell you
And
there's
we
another
can
one?
come
Yeah.
back with reinforcements.
Out of character, I remember when Phil met the group, and they're like, shouldn't we go to town to ask for reinforcements? And you guys were like, no, we're the reinforcements. And like, okay.
Well, I was sent to investigate, so I didn't require reinforcements, I just had to investigate.
Yeah.
Now Kanan's seen some shit.
I was like, I told you!
Mhm.
No.
I'm still waiting on my order to respond to my messages.
If
Is
it
it
reached them.
unusual that they wouldn't have responded by now?
Well, it's only been a couple of days, and I don't know how they can be quite scattered at the moment. There might be some.
Kainen, you do know that snail mail does take several days to travel to its intended destination. Like, it could be up to 1 to 2 weeks before you get a response.
Mm-hmm. So it might be weeks before we get reinforcements from my
We
sect.
need to get
And
you
and knowing
someone who
that
can pass message.
Yeah, I was just looking. It's like, it's sending. But I'm like, no, I'm a
Sending.
worthless mage. I don't have sending either.
I know I sent a message with what was the boatman's name? Was it Will, the boatman? I think it was.
I
Anyway.
can't
I
remember.
don't, I don't remember.
I sent
it being
a missive with the boatman to go to Red Lock, and
I
From what I
remember
see from Noel,
That wasn't Becker K, was it?
That
Wasn't the
down.
boatman someone else?
you're talking about Dareth, the messages that
Dareth.
went through?
There.
Daz.
Daz.
Oh, mate, Daz.
Down, Daz.
They were for Dareth to deliver.
Mhm.
And one was to be delivered to Imdar. And yeah. The other one was for Hilta.
Yeah.
So you would have had to wait for Dareth to get the letter to Imdar and then Imdar to get the letter passed on. To the Order of the Gauntlet.
I'm surprised they didn't actually write his name down. I'm gonna write his name down. Yeah, right.
Bureaucracy at its finest.
So, Will, can Lady please give me 3 attack rolls? Just roll consecutive attack rolls.
Just killing us. Madness.
On the mall, yeah.
On whatever
I'm
you
using
do. Whatever
Yeah, I'm
you
using the
do.
mall. Mash the war pick.
Yep.
I thought you were speaking French for a sec. Say on the mall. Excuse me.
First, second,
Jeez.
third.
Holy shit, man.
Oh my god.
Stay out of our fucking way.
+9.
That
On the
fresh
attack
air.
Unfortunately, I'm not exhausted enough to get disadvantage on it.
Jeez.
So it takes you another, say, 10 to 15 minutes tops, and you manage to break through and create a hole wide enough for each member to fit through.
Oh.
I want to break
I will
free.
turn to the party and say, I think this is good enough for us to get through. And then to Havi, thank you for the fresh air. It helped a lot. And I noticed I wasn't sweating as much, so thank you.
Mom spaghetti.
Abby just nods.
I don't know if I know that Phil did that.
No, Phil will keep
Just
quiet.
just that it was the fresh air.
What's our marching order? Who crawls in first?
Oh, the real question is who might be waiting on the other side, considering we made a lot of noise.
All right.
Couldn't exactly do this quietly, but
Yeah.
might have to do a quick check. Okay, someone might be there.
I'm happy to go first. If anyone has any objections, willing to listen, but I will start making my way. I'll grab my stuff and start making my way through the hole.
Harvey would follow closely behind, if not alongside, just because the lack of fresh air is starting to wear on them a little.
With
So-
Kainen's, I would like to do it like reasonably quiet.
Okay, so marching order, you have Kainen at the front, is that correct?
No, lady wanted to go
Lady.
Lady and Harvey.
and then probably myself and Phil, so I'll cover Phil if something happens.
Okay. Can you all give me a...
Was that a stealth check? Because you went really quiet.
Sorry, can everybody give me a stealth check?
Hey.
Yeah. Time for disadvantage!
19.
Very loud! I rolled a 19 and a 1. My god.
Everyone, be quiet!
Yeah.
I got a 12 and a 10, so 13 in total.
Look at this big empty room, empty room, empty room.
I got a nat 1 and a 16.
Ooh.
Oh, you got disadvantage as well?
No, I get to re-roll nat 1s.
Ah,
Oh,
Very
nice.
nice.
you're lucky, so the funny thing is that the funny thing is that a nat 1 is higher than my stealth. Considering it's a 0. But anyway, it's still awful. I'd say loose footing, most certainly loose footing. I've stepped on some some of the crumbled rocks, and I've just done a tumble. Bonk.
That's not a rock you stepped on. No, I'm kidding.
So you
That's my
guys
neck.
make your way out of the rubble and you find burnt cinders around. There's some dead cultists. You see some robes. But this place, apart from some smoldering ruins, because that's all they are, smoldering at best. Disregard the fire that you see on this map. This place is completely deserted.
The druid bimbos aren't there anymore.
Oh, I remember those. Oh man.
I've got one for you because when you were describing it, I was like, we're above ground. There's smoldering timbers. Everyone is there. They're on the ground. Yeah, you're welcome.
Havi would like to
what are you doing over there?
springboard off the ground and take to the sky.
And in a similar manner, Phil is gonna walk out and lay down and just look up and just take a big breath of fresh air. It's like, oh, outside again.
You still have the bubble on your head.
Same thing.
But the atmosphere feels lovely.
Can see the sky again.
Backing all the dust off me.
You look
Javi's
like
taken to the air.
Havi has like springboard off the floor and just straight into the sky.
Jeez.
I was going to say,
I didn't know you spoke past the tongue. Jeez. Fucking hell. It's terrifying.
Kainen looks like the bride from Kill Bill after she climbs out of the grave with all the dust on her.
And when I open my cloak, it's like blackness. Very intimidating.
Utter blackness. Yeah, you guys feel rather isolated, and it is quiet. Where is the map? He needs the map. He did the monster.
What was the joke? My brother was making a joke. About the monster mash. It was like, the girls are like, they did the mash, and then the guy comes in saying they did the monster mash, and it was like the first occurrence of wolf mansplaining.
Wolf mansplaining. Wow.
That's good. I like that.
I love it.
Okay, so Kainen.
Yeah.
To the west, there's not much to see, but you do see and have a rough idea of where Redlark is located, and see. Sorry.
Havi?
No, Kainen.
Oh, okay. All right.
Kainen, you look to the west in the rough direction of where Redlark used to be. And it's not heavy smoke anymore, but you do see light smoke clouds just billowing in the distance. And that matches up with the message you got.
He was right. Redlark is no more.
Wait, did you say that out loud?
Yes.
Wait, what'd you say?
I was informed by Noel that Redlark had burned to the ground. And I was point.
Are there survivors? Should we check? What's going on? What happened? How do you know?
The message from Noel. when he sent me a message, he said that there was
Oh,
the weather had gone crazy and Red Lock had burnt to ash. Also, Tabitha was at least safe. That's all he told me.
should we go there next, or are we going straight to the church, or what's?
Well, we need to start getting more information out there. Just getting more people behind us, so it's worth trying to track them down. Like, but I don't know where Noel would be unless he's sorry. Was the chapel place that we found Noel, was that at Red Lock?
That's what I'm trying to discern.
Yeah. So is it gone? Because I feel like we did meet up in Red Lock.
The chapel was on the edge of Red Lock because I went and slept there the night before we all met because I was eager to get going.
So this is a DM note I have from episode 21. Havi and Phil take Tabitha to safety where they set up camp before Tabitha asks for getting help in getting her to her Uncle Noel in Red Lock.
But it was the priest that messaged us, right?
Was Noel Nickelwater that messaged you?
Okay, so if Noel messaged us about the attack, but Noel messaged us, then Nolan should at least be safe. So we need to find him, maybe.
Well, he's our best bet at finding a scroll.
And getting, do we want the, right, the scroll. That's a thing.
Wow, did you have something else in mind?
No, we don't have anyone in the party that can use it correctly yet that I know of. That's the second problem. You saw how I failed. Sorry.
Well, that's not your fault. You tried, and we knew that there was a chance that it might not happen. But we did our best, and it was the only way we could do it at the time.
He tried to cheat the system by dual casting it on both at the same time. No, he couldn't reach both, could he?
No. You
That's
wanted
right.
to.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Which I think would have been fantastic, though. That would have been very good.
What time of day is it? Is it dark? Is it light?
I have absolutely no clue.
I look up at the sky.
Smoke.
It is time.
It is time.
I'm going to say it's early afternoon.
How far away on the surface are we from the Earth Cult temple?
Well,
we
Phil,
know
you
where
don't
we
know.
are?
Yeah, Phil, you woke up inside the Earth Cult. You don't know its geographical location in comparison to where you are.
No,
He's
but we
been there.
came out, and that's how I found these guys and brought these guys back. So I've been outside before.
You have good question.
And we have been to Red Lock, so we know in relation to Red Lock where it would roughly be.
You know that is an opposite direction to Red Lock. It is to your east.
All right,
Red Lock
I'm going to try to let out a shrill whistle in that direction. It probably won't do anything, but his hope is maybe he can signal Goose that we're out over here. Because Goose is probably over at the fortress waiting for us.
You can try.
Yep, and he will try.
What role would that be?
Performance?
Yeah, go for it. Great call.
A 13.
You just don't get any. Oh, you successfully whistle.
Gotcha.
But it's not as like really piercing as like a Thunder Raider whistle.
Hearing the whistle or
Mhm.
quiet, quiet little whistle. Harvey swoops down, thinking that they were trying to get their attention.
I would like to perceive if there's any like major storms around us. Indicating
No,
wild weather.
no roll necessary. It's eerily calm.
You really can't.
So we can see like smoke coming from the direction of Red Lark.
Mhm.
Like not exactly thick smoke.
It's not thick smoke. Kainen did point it out.
Alright. Well,
Uh,
shall we head over there?
Well, we may as well. That's the last place we know Noel to be, and we have no way of contacting him.
You know it would be at least a day and a half travel, and it is afternoon.
Phil calls out to Javi. You think Goose will be okay over there?
Oh, is that why you're calling?
Yeah, don't let Goose know we're over here.
Harvey takes to the skies once more and just does this really like lengthy inhale. And facing the last known direction of Goose, just lets out this piercing, like tea kettle going off, piercing screech.
Let's see a performance roll with advantage, since you are a bird and you're in the
Nice.
sky.
Yay.
But Lady
I will
Pierce is
roll
down
again,
here.
but I don't think it would be necessary. I have +0, so 19.
I was looking for a 20. Nah, just kidding.
No, that's. I rolled a 19. I'm like, I'll roll again, but I don't think it's necessary.
You call out, and you're met with silence.
You think if he heard you, it might take a while for him to get here? Because like the monastery is in the same direction as not in the same direction as Red Lock. It's opposite, isn't it?
Correct.
Yeah.
Two of
Well,
these.
we'll have to head west. If the bird's coming, it's going to take some while to get there, and we probably won't be here by that time.
Javi will stay in the sky as everyone starts making their way toward Red Lark.
Away.
Javi will follow along, but stay flying to try and see if they can spot Goose.
Sort of like circling us up from above.
Yeah. Just like scouting around, but main attention will be toward the east to see if Goose can be spotted.
Okay, so you're making your way to Red Lock?
Yep.
Sure.
Okay.
Take it away.
Phil will just throw prestidigitation just to clean the dust off of everyone.
That's much appreciated. He's got 2 dice. He's rolling for intent. What's gonna happen? He doesn't
gonna
know. Now he
die.
knows. Leave or die. Did the bird doesn't even hear it?
Hey, the encounter table. You never know.
Apocalypse happens. Oh well, you lost.
Like next time.
Like next time.
That's all right. New campaign. Who dis?
This is the
Okay,
next time.
so you guys make your way fairly uneventfully before it starts to become dusk.
Uh,
What are you doing?
Just glad we're
So-
outside. That's all
Are we
these.
like halfway to Red Light by that point?
As I said at the beginning, it was at least a day and a half travel.
Yeah, so we got gonna have to find a place to rest for the night.
We got about a full day travel left, right?
Yep.
Harvey would like to try and scope out anywhere good to camp.
Give me a perception check, please.
It's 18.
You find a nice little clearing in amongst some trees and some rock. It looks like a pretty safe place to set up camp for the night.
From the sky, you just hear, "Over there!" And it's just Harvey trying to gesture towards the area that they've found.
Can we see the gesture with you all the way up in the air? What was that? What, over where?
You just see this giant bird kicking feet in one direction. Just screaming, "Over there!"
Doing the claw, like, grabby, like, that way.
Yeah, the little
Splash.
grabby grabs.
Splash, give me a performance check, and everybody else give me an insight check.
I just did. It's a 9.
16.
2. Oh, gosh. What is wrong with you guys? I'm gonna keep rolling you until you stop rolling.
14 at disadvantage. Come on, guys.
That's better than us.
Yeah.
Yeah, 14 is good enough. You get the idea. Sorry, Splash, what was your performance check? Sorry?
16.
Yeah, that's good enough. Yeah, a lady's like, "You idiots, this way." And
Oh, okay.
directs you to the appropriate camping spot where you see to set up for the night.
Nice.
Okay. And so who's watching first?
Javi.
Cool. Second.
Kainen.
Well, yeah. Kainen or lady.
And then Phil said he was last, and
Yeah.
everybody said agreed to fuck Lady Pierce, let her get sleep.
Yeah.
Okay, can I have a perception check from Havi, please?
Indeed, you may.
Marvin Birdman.
13.
No worries.
Someone
Your watch goes by very uneventfully. It's just a super calm, super peaceful night under the stars. There's not even a breeze, just pure starlight, campfire, moldering ever so gently.
Lovely.
There's just a delightful glow. Kainen, can I please have a perception check from you?
Perception better than before. 17.
17. You start to hear some rumblings in the forest. You hear the rustling of branches and leaves, and some snapping of twigs.
In a particular direction?
It's coming from the east, the direction you came from.
And does it sound like it's getting closer?
With that perception check and being outdoors, you're not too sure. Like, you've got an idea that it's coming from the east. Does maybe sound like it's getting a little louder, but you're not sure.
Alright, well, in that case, I will move. Are we like in a clearing near tree line or something like that?
You're up near a cropping of rocks in the trees. From where you are, there's trees pretty much around this area. It's clear over here, but you're relatively well covered.
I don't have an over here, by the way. Oh, there we go. Got it. Alright, cool.
Don't have a what?
That's right. The camera wasn't focused on the actual camp area, so I saw blackness. I had to click on myself. I'm like, I'm here. Cool. Good to know.
Utter blackness.
Yes. Okay. And this is coming from the east. Okay. From the east. All right.
Gross.
I will. Hearing that, I will move the logs a bit in the flames to make the flames drop down a bit, just to small coals. And
What are you doing? Sorry.
So the campfire that's in front of me, I want to move
Yep.
the wood in it so it drops the flame lower. So our campsite is less visible. And
Give me a dexterity check.
Knocking a log into Lady Pierce is one way to wake her up.
Dex. There we are. Oh, it's just straight roll 10. Just 10. Like I'm using my if that helps, but anyway.
Sorry, using what?
I'm using my spear. Like I'm not just like putting my hand straight in front of it, but I'm moving it around with stuff, with like my sword or my spear.
Yeah, it's not going down as quickly and as easily as you would like.
Okay, that's right. And anyway, after I do that, I head over. Are there trees in the east? Like, sorry, are there close by trees to the east?
Yes.
I would like to put myself behind one of those trees towards the east.
You would have seen this place at dusk, so I'm just going to switch to daylight real quick.
No.
That's what you're looking at the moment. It's coming from the east. You can see by the little compass.
Okay.
Nighttime.
Print screen taken care of. Hell yeah. All right. Anyway, I will head over whatever that takes to get over to here to be in this nook.
Give me a stealth check, please.
Bad. It's a 3. Thump. And shall I clarify holding my action to attack something if it comes within range of me?
Sure.
Yep. Do that.
So, can I please have an initiative roll from everyone?
But I'm sleeping.
boy.
You are.
Okay.
Initiative.
17.
What is wrong with you, dice? Stop giving me ones.
What's your initiative, Elliot?
1 plus something. Well, it's 1. There you go.
So what? Flat one?
1 plus 0.
Okay.
21.
I've got everybody else's. Thank you. So.
Question. Sorry. Would they not have initiative because they're asleep at the moment?
Correct.
When we
They
wake
missed
up, we'll
out-
be in initiative order, so we're automatically set.
Yeah.
Okay.
They missed out on round 1.
Okay.
Okay. It is Hellhound A.
Good luck, buddy.
They moved.
We're going to need a new Timmy.
So,
Oh, excuse me.
what is this? Jesus. Okay.
It's Jesus.
Sorry, Jesus.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
That's actually the name of my maintenance worker, Jesus.
Nice.
Jesus.
Okay. Elliot. So, 10,
Hmm.
25, 30, 35.
And I get to attack first
You do.
because I held my action.
Let's hope it's a good one.
Meowth, that's
I
right.
know, right?
Without
Oh, for
any-
more shitty numbers, shall we? You're not switching the dice now. Alright, I'm swinging the trident at him.
Yep.
Fuck! It is 14.
Just misses.
Oh.
Son of a bitch.
Okay.
Hit the bullshit, fuck.
It is going to attempt to bite you. That is a 17 to hit.
No dice. And he chomps on armor. Chunk, chunk.
Cool. Problem. Bees.
Where's the battle music, huh? Where's the battle music?
Battle. Ambush. I did 15 feet. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
Attack tactics.
How'd you know?
Because they're fucking dogs. I always have pack tactics.
22 to hit.
Unfortunately, he does hit. That means nothing. Yeah, continue.
You take
Oh, yeah.
9 points of piercing and 9 points of fire damage.
Reactions take no damage. Okay. Oh, yeah, sorry. 5. Oh, my temp health. What's going on with that now? Is that gone now?
I'll say it's just on the cusp of still having it.
Nice.
Okay, so total of how much damage?
9 and 9. 9 piercing, 9 fire.
So 18 will up. Alright. Who's mushy? Do my dagger.
Okay, this one lines you up. And I need you to make a DC 12 dexterity saving throw.
Watch me fail this. What was the DC?
12.
It's your time to shine. You can do this.
Watch me not do this with an 11.
No.
You gotta believe in yourself.
Oh,
You
God.
take 6d6 fire damage as a cone of flame just ignite.
Jeez.
Let's do 4 here. As the 3 use.
Eh?
And yes, so you take 24 points of fire damage.
Far out.
The forest.
20?
The forest is on fire.
24.
24. Oh.
I'm changing the base to yellow so I know that it's using breath. That's terrible. 2. Run. Oh, okay. It is. And you hear yelling, "Alarm! Alarm!"
Is this James Bond? Alarm, alarm!
It is Commandos, the original game Commando.
Oh, I never played that.
He's going commando.
Oh God.
Oh. And it is now. It's so unfortunate that you had the last turn, buddy. I really. Cisco. Bell.
At least we can see better now, thanks to the fire.
You're welcome. Human torch over here. It's going great.
Flame on! Ah!
I did
Okay.
it through.
Going to cast Scorching Ray at you. What is one action? Third level. It's second level. So you create 3 rays of fire and hurl them at targets within range. Hurl them at one target or several. Range spell attack. On a hit, the target takes 2d6 fire damage. Okay. 23 to hit. 23 to hit.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Calm down.
And a 10 to hit.
So the last one finally misses.
So
So
you
take
take...
D6 my direction, huh?
Correct. I'm going to move them to make sure that they've got... So it's actually... Do they even have... Sight? You are behind...
You might want to move your microphone a bit over a bit.
I'm
when you
wondering if
turn
they have line of sight because there are trees in the way.
Right.
No, they don't have line of sight. Kainen, it is on you.
Good to know. Oh, yeah, they are on me. Very true. I yell out, 2 arms! And begin to do things.
So you're not... You are quite a distance from your party. This is
Yeah,
the
but you can
corner.
see a fireball of things. It's hard to miss.
With your eyes closed?
Well, I yelled. That's the point.
Yeah, but give me a performance check. DC is extremely low.
I made it. It's 15 plus.
Cool, no problem.
16.
The rest of the party wakes up.
Okay.
So everybody has half movement to get up and then move. Lady Pierce is on you first.
That is my attack.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you go first. Sorry, my bad.
Damn you,
My bad.
man. Come on. Let me do something. I'm done. Stop it. Alright. Cool. I need to do a lot of attacking. Alright, so with my drown, I aim for the one that blew the fireball at me, which I'm assuming was number C. Home C. Dance,
Yep.
boy, dance. That's right, puppy. Yes, that's right. I'm gonna stab you. 17.
That hits.
Where is my? I was gonna say where are my dice? They're literally in front of me. So that's 9 piercing damage, followed by 4 cold damage.
Okay.
Cold damage. I don't know if that actually is more against them or not.
It definitely hurts them.
Okay. So just remembering, I have 2 attacks in 1 turn, don't I?
Yes.
Okay. So I can do attack, and then maneuver? Was that correct?
If you have a maneuver dice, yes.
Yes, okay.
But I want to state that you cannot move through an opponent's space.
Unless I specifically do something for it.
Sure.
I will attack it again. Same one again.
Yep.
Alright. I believe that's a miss. That's an 11 that time. That's a miss.
Yep.
But I believe I cannot do a maneuver after that.
If you have to hit successfully to do a maneuver, yeah.
It'll say on the actual maneuver itself whether it's on a hit or pre-hit or whatever.
So what I should do is whenever I hit, I should do that if I intend to do it, not do it last. I think.
Well, it'll tell you like what order you
Well,
have to.
we ran into this problem last time we played as well. You wanted to do a maneuver, you hit with the first shot, and then you wanted to do a maneuver on the second shot, but you missed the second shot.
Right.
It specifically says you need to be on the shot.
So if you hit, then you can call a maneuver, if the maneuver calls for it.
Correct.
Well, then I should have done that, but I didn't. Which makes me sad.
Yep.
Next.
Unfortunately, you are surrounded by trees and enemies.
Trenemies. We need trenemies. Then let's see. Then in that case, I use second wind to get some health back.
Who?
Because it's a
Is
bonus
that
action. Yes. Well, I'll make sure to yell again. well, I'm assuming they're woken up already, but I'm just going to yell again. 2 arms! 2 arms!
Lady, it is on you. You can stand up, which is half your movement,
Yeah.
and then you can do whatever you need. Half movement.
1, 2, 3, 4. What's the distance now?
You can move. You got a speed of 50 feet, so you can move 5 spaces. Sorry, no, 40 feet. So you can move 4 spaces.
Yeah, I just did. I wanted to know. That'll be 45 feet.
Yes, 9 would be 45 feet.
And shit. If I dash, is that just another 20 feet?
No, that would be 40 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna dash. I was gonna throw a dagger, but it's a disadvantage, so.
Yeah, because it has to be within 20 feet. Gotcha.
1, 2, 3, 4.
If you want to move diagonally, I
5,
count it as 1 move.
7. Cool. I'm right on top of him then.
Cool.
And that will end my turn.
No worries. Phil, it's on you.
Phil's gonna wake up. What's going on? And kind of, I guess he'll spot the commotion over there since there's fire. And he will actually, because he's 25-foot speed, he can only use 10 movement.
Correct.
So I'm gonna have him go 1, 2, and try to hide back here. So hopefully he hasn't been spotted, but he's gonna try to stay out of sight so no one sees him. So he's gonna hide.
All right. So give me a stealth roll for the hide action.
All right. Ooh, that's a 22.
You feel pretty stealthy. Havi, it's on you.
I will get up and half my movement's getting up, so I will go into the air.
Cool, you can move 25 feet.
Yep, I'll move 25 feet at an angle toward them.
5, 10, 15, 20. We'll do that. Anything, what would you like to use your action?
I will... we haven't cycled a long rest yet, have we?
We have not.
Where is everybody? Going to fire an arrow. Yeah, I'll pull out my bow and I'll fire an arrow charged with the lightning arrow spell at Eternal Flame Guardian C.
Cool.
Gonna make a ranged weapon attack. So that's plus 8. Yeah, I think that hits. It's a 26.
Cool.
So
Sorry, which one are you targeting? Flame Guardian.
Flame Guardian C.
Cool.
Make the attack as normal. The target takes 4d8 lightning damage on a hit, or half as much on a miss, instead of the weapon's normal damage. Whether you hit or miss, each creature within 10 feet of the target must make a dexterity saving throw. Each of these creatures takes 2d8 lightning damage on a failed save, half as much on a successful one.
Nobody's in. Yeah, one guy's in 10 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, good. I was hoping that would be the case. Alright, 48. Let's go.
Let's go, Brandon. Oh.
18. So 26.
Did you say let's go, Brandon?
Yep.
That's what I thought you said.
Alright, so Guardian B takes 26 lightning damage.
Guardian, sorry,
C.
B, not B.
C. As
The
in
one
cat?
I was aiming at.
Takes 20 what?
26 lightning damage.
Cool.
And Guardian B takes 13.
Cool. I'm just letting this in because technically they're just outside of 10 feet, but I'll let it pass.
Thank you very much.
No worries. Is there anything else?
That is all I can do at this time.
Okay. It is Hellhound A and sure, they're going to do that. They're going to give me a DC 12 dexterity saving throw. Kainen.
On me?
Yep.
That's hacked. Fail again.
You take 66 fire damage for 22.
Easy.
B feels the rush of Lady Pierce behind, and give me a DC 12 dexterity check, please. Lady Pierce.
Dirty 20.
You take 12 points of fire damage.
Are you raging? Oh, it's fire. Never mind.
No. I just
Okay. C.
Oh, but doesn't that mean you also have the temporary hit points?
Yes. Okay, one tries to bite at Kainen. It is a 16 to hit.
Nope.
And there's a snapping of a jaw from Hellhound C. Eternal Flame Guardian A. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Gonna side up with Lady Pierce. And an attempt gets to take 2 melee strikes. Can use a longsword twice for a 19 to hit and a 21 to hit.
Yeah, they both hit.
Okay, you take 8 points of slashing damage and another 8 points of slashing damage.
Cool.
It is Guardian Beast turn. And 5 and 15, 20, yep. In range of Lady Pierce.
Sort
This
of
one,
waddling his way through.
yeah. He's also going to take 2 attacks. There's an unnatural 20 and a 16 to hit.
First one hits.
You take 3 points of slashing damage. His Guardian Beast turn. Just after receiving the attack from Havi, is going to attempt to shoot its heavy crossbow at Havi for a 19 to hit.
I would like to take this opportunity
Phone a friend.
to cast Silvery Barbs.
So he has to roll it again.
Yep.
17 to hit.
Damn. Still hits.
You take 11 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
It only gets 1 ranged attack. It says it gets to make 2 melee attacks, not 2 ranged attacks. Okay. Why do I have you in the mix? Let me just... That's fine. But now it is left Lane Priest's turn.
Well, that doesn't bode well.
Can I please have a dexterity saving throw?
You got this,
Yes.
Harvey. No
I do,
roasted
that's
chicken
natural
tonight.
20.
Natural 20. Okay.
Nice.
I'd prefer it on an attack, but I'll take it.
How many die? Oh, okay. You take half. You take 14 points of fire damage.
Mhm.
Kainen, we're back to you.
Cool. Alright. Let's hope that actually fucking hit him this time. Okay. So I would like to attack Hellhound C again. My trident.
Yep.
Good stabby. I think that's definitely enough that time. 21.
That hits.
21. Like that. Where are we? So that's D6 on that one. So it's 11 damage plus 4 cold damage. Again.
Yep.
And then I follow it up with a maneuver. I'm going to use a. Where are you? Pushing attack. One pushing attack against him. DC 16. Strength saving throw. It'll also take 6 damage when I try it.
Okay, it takes 6 damage, and how far does it get pushed?
It gets pushed 15 feet, I believe. Yeah, 15 feet away.
Cool.
And then I move into this spot here.
You can't move between.
Oh, you can't diagonal?
No.
Ah. I thought you could. Alright, well in that case, I attack Hellhound A.
Yep.
With a hit. Same thing again. Because it was
Yep.
higher.
Yep.
Ooh, good damage. Sorry, I have to scroll back up to the attack again. Back to attack. There's 5 on that one, so it's 11 damage plus 8 cold damage.
Cool.
And I use my bonus action to do a shove. 5 feet. So I do a contested athletic check, I believe it is. If you take an attack action turn, you can use your bonus action to try a shove. So let me go back to shove.
Just want to. So it says you can do a bonus action shove. If that's the case, that's.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out the number for it. 8 plus proficiency plus bonus strength. Or was it? Did it say or? Strength or dex. So strength for me, so 4. I believe that's also 16 as well.
No worries. You shove it 5 feet back.
And now I move there.
Okay.
Get the fuck out the way, dogs.
Get out the way. Get out the way.
That's the ashen dogs.
Is there anything else?
I believe that's all I can do.
Okay.
I've done 2 attacks, 1 maneuver, and 1 bonus, so I'm pretty sure that's all I can do.
Okay, Lady Pierce, on you.
Rage.
That's a spirit.
Yeah!
I am also going to reckless attack on Hellhound B. Because that fire damage is quite annoying. So with the maul is 24 to hit.
That hits.
$13 bludgeoning.
13 bludgeoning on B.
Yep. And second attack again, same target.
Yep.
Oh. No. It's a 19 for a 28, but
Jeez.
what's my brutal? Fuck. Extra damage for a critical hit. So sorry, I'm a little laggy.
You good?
Yeah. 14 bludgeoning damage.
No worries, is that it?
That is it.
Phil, we're on you.
Okay. Let's see what Phil can do. First off, he's gonna move. Okay. 5.
Can you do what I do? Do you see what I see?
20, 25. Damn it. How dare you guys? No. Damn it. I am all kinds of screwed up here. And how far away is everyone right now? I know that's not.
You're fine. It's the default ruler.
All right, this is going to sound worthless, but I'm going to try to hide again.
Okay, give me a. Well. Yeah, give me a stealth roll, please.
19.
No worries. You feel pretty stealthy.
And actually, I will dodge. Well, no, hiding was my action, so that's it. I'll end my
Right.
turn there.
Havi.
Alright. I will move my full movement. Which is there. I will. That's a bonus action, so I can do that. I will use my Ring of Quickening. All charges of it.
Wow.
So I can use cast a spell with the casting time of one action without consuming a spell slot by using all 5 charges of the ring. And I will do that to cast Lightning Arrow again.
Yep.
And I will shoot an arrow at Old Mate Priest.
Yep.
Oh,
Come
mate, shooting
on.
What he used to do.
Look him up.
Bastard.
Twist his dick.
I wanted a 20. I got a 19, so it's a 27 to hit.
Brutal critical.
If only.
Bad.
So they take 48 lightning damage, and there's no one around them to take
The secondary.
the secondary damage. 8, 15, 21, 28 lightning damage.
Cool. Anything else?
I will then use my bonus action to cast Healing Spirit. And a small, almost transparent or almost translucent looking golden goose appears. And it's emanating this like warm, soothing light. And it appears... where are we? Between... right near Hellhound B, so between Lady and Kainen. I want it as close to Lady and Kainen as I can get it, basically.
Oh, floating above.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Alright, until the spell ends, whenever a creature I can see moves into the spirit space, which is a 5-foot cube, for the first time or starts a turn there, I can cause the spirit to restore 1d6 to that creature.
Whoa!
Big goose!
Put him down, Goose. Put him down.
And I can do this 5 times.
Awesome. I can hear like a boat horn go off when that thing went big.
And that is my turn, yes.
Okay. Face that. Yeah. And attack Kainen. That is a 19 to hit.
That is a hit.
That is 7 points of piercing damage.
Seven damage.
Lady Pierce.
Anyone attacking me gets advantage.
21 to hit.
Yes.
That is 6 points of piercing damage.
So round down 3.
How much did I say? 6?
Yeah.
3, yeah. It's piercing damage. You're a barbarian. I'll just call the damage as it is, and
I'll
you
halve
do the
it.
math for yourself.
Yep. Cool.
Okay. So, see, that's a breath.
Wait. Sorry. Was it the dog that attacked me just then?
Yes.
Do I not also get fire?
Sorry. Oh. Sorry, you're right. Kainen also gets fire damage. Kainen, you got 7 points of fire damage, and Lady Pierce, you only got 3 points of fire damage.
What was the 7 points for?
The Hellhound attack.
The Hellhound does piercing and burning damage, and fire damage, sorry.
Okay, so 7 piercing, 7 fire.
Yes.
Because you said 7 piercing before,
Yes.
and 7 fire on top of that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, just going through. Yep. Okay. So, I need Kainen and Lady Pierce to make dexterity saving throws, DC 12.
Don't suppose I can see this happening.
It's coming from behind.
Yeah. Worth a
Like-
try.
To your
Back
7
left.
o'clock.
This time I bloody saved.
21.
You also save.
Yep.
And so does the flame dude.
Nah,
Okay.
fuck that guy. Who cares?
Everybody takes half of this damage. Total of 26 becomes 13 fire damage.
I use my Shield Master evasion to take 0 damage as my reaction.
Nice.
Very
Cool.
cool.
And I'm really annoyed because in my other section, the other action section, I have Indomitable. You can re-roll a saving throw when you fail, and I completely forgot I had it for 2 times.
Oh no.
Dang.
Like, I forgot I had that, so I could have done some re-rolls. But
That's okay.
Oh,
Next time.
I still got it, but
So any attack is at advantage against you. Is that right, Will?
That's correct.
Okay, one of the Flame Guardians is attacking you twice, a 21 and a 16 to hit.
21 hits.
You take 10 points slashing damage. Did I did the damage for you, Will, already? Yes, 10
Yeah, 10.
piercing.
Yep. Mhm.
Okay. Oh, he missed the first one. Sorry. Hit
Missed the
first one,
second one.
missed the second one. Cool. B is going to attack you as well.
Mhm.
Does miss with 13. And a 16 to hit is also a miss.
Yep.
C is going. Going to attack Kainen. Oh, that was almost natural 18. 15 misses.
correct.
Okay. It is Flame Priest.
Oh. Yes.
Oh boy.
Oh, baby. He casts black holes.
I need everybody to make a DC 13. Sorry, one sec. Dex save. Please.
And this one I can see coming.
Yep.
Oh, sweet.
DC 13 dex save.
Yep.
I survive on a 14.
Oh no.
27.
16 to a 3. That's a 7 for me.
Hiya.
Don't worry, if you die, I'll go find backup to help you guys.
Pulling dex saves on the Flame Guardians. Okay, B's the only one that failed. And that is 8d6.
Jeez.
That is 30 fire damage.
Is that halved?
If you succeeded in the save, it's halved.
Alright, so it's 15 damage on save. Jeez.
Yep.
Fucking ow.
Man, I've taken 80 points of damage in like 2 rounds.
Yeah, but that's a you problem. I was in the flame grinder before, thank you very much. I'm well rotisserized.
Oh.
Oh.
Shoot.
Could not have seen.
That was on. Sorry, I just read they have resistance through fire. And so if they succeed and they're resistant, they would take half again.
Yeah,
So
7.
correct. That one would take 50. Take 7 demand. Okay. Kainen, we're on you.
Okay.
As you start your turn, you feel yourself enveloped in warm light.
Feathery
You
goodness.
gain 6 HP back.
Woo! Max health back.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I feel the downflow over me. It's very comfortable. And Elliot. Love it. Alright, I guess noticing that Guardian B in front of me looks pretty bad at the moment. Would that be correct? Something I would
He looks the
notice?
worst aware.
Okay, sure. Alright, I'll pick on him. Feel like he needs a good picking on. I'm gonna stab him with my thing. Yeah, that's probably a hit because it's a 16 plus 9. Sorry. 25 would most likely hit.
Yep. Roll the
And
damage.
I'm gonna stab him with all the things. That is 7 damage and 1 cold. Excellent, that's what I wanted. 7 damage, 1 cold. I can use my maneuver again. Which I can. Which one will I use this time? Alright. I want... Oh, so what weapons were they using? Were they just using swords or something?
Longsword.
Okay. In that case, I want to use a disarming attack on C, on Guardian C.
Okay.
I believe that is a, what is it? Disarming attack DC 16. Strength saving. Sorry, you CC?
Whoa.
No.
I was almost a 17 and it rolled over to a 5 for a 7.
Excellent. So I disarm him. With that, he takes 6 damage from my flick of the wrist.
So that's C takes 6 damage.
Yes, he takes 6 damage.
Yep.
I wish to use my bonus. Actually, I could do one more attack because that's my maneuver. So I'll give him one more attack. Again. Yep, that's a hit. 19. Ooh, decent damage. That's 10 damage plus 8 cold.
On C?
On C. And then with my bonus... Oh, never mind. Alright, well, still, with my bonus action, I would like to... Ooh, let's see. Question of order, if I shove Hound A, does he take damage for hitting a tree, or is there actually a spot behind him? I don't know. Is that a spot?
You want to shove A? If you're successful, they'll take 1d6 bludgeoning.
Okay. I'm going to try for a shove. Was it the shove action? Where are you? Back to attack.
It rolled in that one, so you get the shove action.
Oh. Shove him backwards.
Takes 4 points of bludgeoning damage on A.
Cool.
As you hear it.
Aww.
That's right, you filthy dog.
Get
back. Yeah. No, I think I'll hold there.
Lady Pierce on you.
Okay.
Lady, as you start your turn, you feel the warm, reassuring glow of Goose. And you also receive 6 HP.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Max health is good.
I guess I feel it for the briefest moments before my reckless rage takes over and I attack with the maul on the Hellhound again. Hang on. Hellhound B.
Go for it.
Double 16s for a 25.
Cool.
And that is 14 bludgeoning.
On B, was it?
Yep.
Yep.
And I do it again.
Go for it.
Give me the fucking nat 20, please. 24.
Is that another 19?
Roll damage.
Oh, no, not quite.
16 bludgeoning.
So you get +3 because you're raging? Is that what adds on?
Yeah.
No, don't kill the goose. Stop it.
No!
Man, kill the goose.
Trying to kill the Hellhound.
Wow, he presents himself. Wow. What? Goose was not ready for this. There we go.
Sick. I won't move. And that'll be it.
No worries. Phil, we're on you.
They're killing me here. Okay. Give this a try. 1. Fine. He's like, he moves over. He's like, everyone's moving around. He's just like, oh God, please don't let me kill someone. Please don't let me kill someone. He's rubbing his head. And whatever. He absorbs into him 6 sorcery points.
Ooh.
So he empowers himself and unlocks a 5th level spell slot. And he'll point a finger towards No, that's me. There we go. He'll do a spell towards Flame Guardian A.
Mm-hmm.
And he calls out. Let me get the. Damn it! This annoys me that I can't use. There it goes. Goodness. Okay, sorry. Anyway, he points a finger and he goes, 1.21 gigawatts, and he casts Lightning Bolt at 5th level at both Eternal Flame Guardian A and Hellhound A.
Cool. And that's a 5-foot streak, is it?
Yep. And it's a dexterity save of 16, or take half damage.
Okay. Dex save. Oh, Hellhound passes.
So it takes half damage.
And the Guardian fails.
Takes full damage. And that lightning bolt is going to generate 28 points of lightning damage. Wow, that's underwhelming.
And Hellhound A takes half that.
There's 14.
14.
Yeah, I kept trying to line them up, but you kept shoving them and moving them around and switching positions. Like, ah!
Busy trying to stay alive here.
But you're trying to kill them for you.
Anything else?
So high.
And he kind of shakes his hands because he got like the little staticky on him, and that kind of ends his turn.
Havi, on you.
The hand tickles.
Havi, a good time. Havi, a good time.
I will need to measure out some things here. Okay. I'll move my movement. And I will swoop like a big old magpie. And it is spring swooping season. And I will talon attack the priest.
Go for it.
Is the priest actually holding like a tome, or
Bring up the picture now.
It's a Bible.
is there like a particularly clear like item that they're using to cast their spells?
I mean, not really.
Okay. Either way, I'm gonna swoop him.
Essentially what you're looking for.
16.
That hits.
Ooh, good. And I can swoop him twice, actually, which I'm going to.
How much was the first damage?
First damage is max 6.
Cool.
And second swoopy swoops. 15.
That hits.
Hells yeah. And that 5 swoopy swoops.
No worries.
And for my bonus action, I will. Actually, no, I'll stay there. That's my turn.
Cool. Hellhound A does not get its breath weapon back. It does not have pack tactics at the moment.
Yeah.
rolls a 15 to hit Kainen and misses. Hellhound C gets its breath weapon back. I need a dexterity saving throw from Kainen and Lady Pierce.
I failed to save, but I wish to use Indomitable. Try again.
Yeah, buddy.
I failed anyway.
Oh.
Ah.
19.
So rude.
So Kainen, you take the full 29 points of damage, and Lady Pierce, you take 14.
That's a lot of damage.
He smolders. He wobbles.
Oh no.
He falls.
Okay, Guardian A, gonna attack Lady Pierce with advantage.
Yep.
Not great. 16 to hit.
No.
And a 14 to hit, so that's a miss and a miss. The other two are down. Eternal Flame Priest. He is going to cast. I need to look at this spell real quick. Okay, he's going to cast Expeditious Retreat on himself.
Pussy.
And
Hold on.
you get. Well, Havi gets an attack of opportunity.
Oh, was that within? How far away is that from me?
Basically, we're standing next to Havi. But you don't have line of sight because of the trees.
Okay, I'll take that.
In my opportunity of attack, since I'm doing a talon attack, am I able to try and grapple?
No. This is a reaction, not an action.
It's 15.
That hits.
You like those birds that when people come out of the buildings, they dive bomb the people?
Yeah. That's
Magpies.
6 in a
Yeah.
talon attack. I can
6.
only attack once, can't I?
Yeah.
Correct. And then he uses his bonus action to get to there.
I'm coming for you, bitch.
Oh, I'm a turtle.
Kainen, that's a
Kill you dead.
Alright, well. He passes, but he actually succeeds entirely. And is stable.
Not 20?
No.
Please elaborate for the DM as to how this happens.
The Periapt of Wound Closure says stabilized me. Would you like me to read it?
Yes, please.
While you wear this pendant, you stabilize whenever you are dying at the start of your turn. In addition, whenever you roll a hit die to regain hit points, double the number of hit points restored.
Nice.
So I rolled a 20 just to see if I would just wake up. But in this case, it's just a straight up stabilization.
Cool.
As you stabilize,
Yeah.
you
like I was
feel
wondering if this would happen.
the warm glow as 5 points of health are pumped into your body from Goose Campbell.
Actually, I need a point of order from the DM. What actually happens first? Because it's meant to be start of my turn for that health thing, right?
Yes. Sorry, I was focused on how I was going to kill the priest.
So does that actually happen first or after I stabilize? Because I'm trying to figure out if I actually get a turn when I wake up, or I just wake up at the end of my turn Go for it.
You would get the healing at the start of your turn.
Okay. Cool. Alright, then in that case, I get, what was it, 5?
5.
Yes.
Okay.
It ain't much, but it's something.
It's something. Alright. I've woken up. Just kind of shocked awake. I managed to, like stumbly kind of press myself up to my feet. Half my movement, of course. I turn on the hellhound that's right behind me and just angrily just lay into him. You.
Go off,
Yeah,
King.
that should be a hit. 22.
22 hits.
Yeah. So that is 10 damage plus 3 cold. 13 damage.
No worries. To which hellhound, sorry?
That would be A.
A. A goes down.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. And then with that renewed vigor of slaying that thing, I turn on the Hellhound C that's been just constantly breathing fire at me. I rush him. With 5 feet of movement to attack him.
Yep.
Actually, sorry, I need to check something. Can I use maneuver first because I attacked? Or is it has to be a maneuver against the thing I just attacked?
It depends on what the rules say on the maneuver.
Okay, let me just quickly check it then.
Some things will say you can do something on an adjacent target. Some things will say on the target you have struck. It just depends on what maneuver you want to do. Will determine whether you can or cannot.
At the moment, that's actually okay. I won't do a maneuver. I'll just try and attack him again.
Cool.
That would be a hit with a 23.
Is that it?
And more stabby McStabbiness. That was 5. It's 9 damage plus 7 cold.
Nice.
So 16 damage. Now I might use a maneuver. Oh, he's dead? Excellent! So he's rushed over, done like that, and then I run. So essentially, I've gotten up, turned around, skewered this one, rushed over, skewered this one, and then I've dived over to here to maneuver an attack from this guy, which I would like to do a disarming attack.
You can do that? As long as you can do that.
DC 16.
Yeah, go for it.
No, you're the DC 16.
Strength. Fails.
And so that's with 4 damage as he drops his weapon.
On Guardian A.
Yep.
Yep.
And then with a bonus action, I want to shove him.
Sure.
No.
And that goose gave me wings right now. I'm pretty certain I won the shove. I've got an 18 plus my strength. So a 22 to shove him 5 feet away.
Yep.
And then I jump on his weapon. Yeah!
Like a human tornado of elbows, man.
Yeah, I was like,
All right.
One man mosh pit.
smoldering. There's smoke coming off me. Little bits of ember still going on. I'm just going angry stab bird.
Lady, you happen to be moving into the Goosey
was-
Goose's area.
Already in,
He did. So he
Still
got
in.
the heal.
moving from here to here.
Yep, still
You
within
get
range.
4 health as Goose Campbell emanates light onto you.
Cool. Thank you. Just gonna reckless attack again. the remaining guy who's in my face. First one. 23 to hit. I assume hits.
I think
Sorry.
so.
Yes, it does. It's
Or-
impossible to multitask as DM.
15 bludgeoning.
On Flame Guardian? Yep.
Yep. Oh, he's dead.
Yep.
I guess I'm gonna go after Havi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See that guy up in the distance?
Yep.
8.
How much did you move already?
Oh wait,
Because you moved 5 feet already.
I guess
So
I'm just not inside Havi. Yeah, I just went back 1.
Cool.
That's yeah. Hang on, I can't do anything else. I'm not a rogue. That's it for me.
It's on you.
Who?
Bill.
Well, I can't see the person from back here, can I?
Correct, you cannot.
And the others look dead, right?
Yep. Pretty dead.
I'm going back to bed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll head back to the cabin. 5, 10, 25, so it's only 5. Or head back to the camp, but I'll keep an eye out in case anything else comes out of the woods.
No worries. Havi, what are we doing?
We're on a chase. Alright. So.
We're on a chase for God.
Alright. Just shy. I can't fly around these things! Oh my god. Why can't I move properly?
Oh no, you're freaking out.
Thank you. I don't know why it wouldn't let me move it there.
No worries. That's where you end up.
Halfway through my movement, probably where I started glitching out a little, I will cast Misty Step to teleport up to 30 feet to
Cut
get
'em
me. Thank you. Get me right there. And I will attempt to grapple.
No worries.
I can't remember what I rolled for that.
Athletics.
Awesome. That's a 19.
He is successfully grappled.
Yes!
Got him!
Peck
Peck
his
his
face a
eyes
little
out!
bit. Yeah. I will grapple him until Lady is able to make it to us. That's my turn.
Okay. So, yeah, I need a dexterity saving throw from you. As he has created a bonfire in your space.
Yeah, that's 26.
That saves. Kainen, we're on you.
Alrighty. Do I feel the goosebumps of goodness?
The last charge of Goose Campbell's love fills your lungs with 6 HP.
Woo! Man, you rolled really well for this. I don't think you rolled anything lower than a 4 for that.
Yeah,
Ah.
it was a good time
That's
for
beautiful.
Goose as he dissipates into the ether.
Love you, baby. Seeing that everyone's run off, and I'm like, and Kainen's just kind of like really sore and exhausted kind of thing. He just kind of like steps up and kind of takes a knee and like just checks on the bodies nearby him. And he's dead.
There it is. That's what I'm looking for. All right. So, sorry, trying to do a lot of things at the same time.
No, you don't.
Lady Pierce, it's on you.
Okay. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6,
I see
7,
the trees.
8. Now. How far away is that? 20 feet?
25.
25. Fuck. Ah! Alright, well, as she's running across, she sort of like drops her maul in the ground. Excuse me. And whips out a dagger to throw at the guy, which unfortunately is disadvantage. But do I really want to use inspiration for this? I don't think so. I also don't have rage anymore, so gonna fling a dagger at disadvantage.
Sure.
Well,
Hi. Who are you throwing daggers at?
I can still hit the wizard. You want me to rush up on you with a maul in my hand?
Maybe.
Alright, so throwing a dagger. Disadvantage. 19 to hit.
That hits.
And yuck. 6. Piercing? Yeah, piercing.
He looks to have one tooth left in his head.
Oh, jeez. Well, maybe he was from he's a Collingwood supporter, so he might have had many in the first place.
Fair.
I'll just throw another one.
Sure.
What? You sound like you want to say something.
I thought maybe we could question him, but I can't say that in character. Otherwise, I would have just killed him
Yeah.
rather than grappling him.
Well, I see you guys in the dark, sort of wrestling, so I'm just gonna throw the dagger.
Yeah, wrestling.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I see you in the dark, and I raise my weapon.
18 to hit.
That hits. How do you want to do it?
Oh.
That's max damage too.
He only had one hit point left.
Oh, God damn it. Because I rolled a 1 on the first one. Yeah, so I throw my dagger. It gets him, however. I throw the second one, and as Harvey's like trying to like bring him down to the knee, the dagger just goes through his cheekbone.
Oh, lovely.
He
sent
won't
you?
be talking to anyone. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Speak with dead.
And as I go pick up, I'm like to Harvey, "Are you okay?"
A little ruffle of the feathers, and only slightly annoyed. Harvey goes, "Aye."
Like and subscribe. like and subscribe.